So you're thinking about buying a house, or you're thinking about refinancing your home. One question that probably jumps right in people's minds right off the bat is, how do I choose a mortgage lender? Now, great question. And what I think from our society, things that are going on in the information age, is that a lot of people just go, hey, I'm going to get on the internet and I'm just going to go try to find somebody who can give me the lowest rate, because that's how I should shop, right? Who's going to give me the lowest rate? Not that interest rate and fee are not important, but there's some things I want to make sure I'm clarifying you as someone in the industry. In the mortgage industry, we are in a very competitive marketplace. We have to be competitive when it comes down to interest rates and fees. You're going to get some small variances between lenders, just depending on what they want to doing in the market that day. But be wary of anything that may be really drastically below. Some small little internet lenders want to advertise a really low rate, and that's what it is. It's an advertisement to try to grab your attention to give them a call. Some other things you got to make sure that you're asking yourself is, can this company perform on the transaction in front of us? On a purchase transaction, that's very important to make sure that you're performing on time. You have a set close of escrow date, and you have to close within that time frame. Another item that you want to think about in this competitive market is that the seller's agent, called the listing agent, is going to be reviewing any kind of pre-qualification letter, and they're going to look at who the lender is. A really good seasoned listing agent, or anyone who's being coached by a good seasoned agent, is going to make sure they're looking at who that lender is. And there are certain lenders that they know they've had bad experiences with. They have certain lenders, if they don't know who that lender is, and you're in a multiple contract scenario where there's multiple offers coming in on the house that you want, having a lender that has a great reputation, is competitive on interest rate and fee, and has a history of performing on time is critical. There's a lot of different things that come into a loan scenario. And the last piece that I think is just, you really want to think about, does this person have the experience to be able to accomplish the task at hand? Basically, a loan officer has to know how to get into the income, the credit, and the assets of a file, and know what the underwriting guidelines are and how it's going to particularly affect your loan. Loans are different for everybody. They're like fingerprints. There's different variances, be it if you're salaried or hourly, or you're commissioned, you're bonus, you're self-employed. Are you buying a primary home, a second home, an investment property? Are there other criteria that we need to know about? These are really important things, and you want to be with someone you have confidence with. So make sure that you're asking questions beyond interest rate and fee. If you're just picking up a phone and saying, what's your rate? And you're just going to circle whoever's the lowest and say, that's my person, you may be in for a lot of turmoil. And to kind of end this, if they can offer you the lowest rate, but they can't close the transaction, what did you get? Hope that helps. Give us a call.